Right, topic number 2 is so remember we did well, let me say what the topic is first.
Yeah.
It's that the Marvel Netflix shows which are coming off at the end of the month are definitely going on Disney Plus, but not in the US. Now, if you remember, we did a show on this just literally last week.
Yeah, Marvel leaving Netflix.
About the shows leaving Netflix and our speculation about why they're leaving Netflix, and it looks like we were correct because Disney did buy it because they're going to appear on Disney Plus, but not in the US right now.
Okay.
So anyway, this comes to us via Screen Rant, and it says Netflix's former Marvel shows like Daredevil and Jessica Jones are officially releasing on Disney Plus in March. Marvel Studios has expanded the Marvel Cinematic Universe to the small screen over the last year thanks to Disney's streaming service. While WandaVision became the first official MCU show, Marvel TV previously made multiple live-action shows for Netflix that took a street-level approach and more adult tone to superheroes. While these shows were quite successful, they were all suddenly cancelled starting in 2018. All of Netflix's Marvel shows have remained on the streaming service exclusively over the last several years, but it was recently revealed that this would change. Fans noticed that Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and other Marvel shows were set to leave Netflix at the end of February. This raised questions about what would happen to the shows in the future, especially since many saw renewed interest after Charlie Cox's Daredevil return in Spider-Man No Way Home and Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin return in Hawkeye. Speculation turned to Disney Plus or Hulu being the most likely landing spots for the Marvel Netflix shows. Now, Disney has officially confirmed that all seasons of Marvel Netflix shows are releasing on Disney Plus on March 16th, 2022. The official press release from Disney Plus's March titles listed Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, The Defenders, and The Punisher as new arrivals. This means that Netflix Marvel shows, will begin streaming on Disney Plus just 2 weeks after they leave Netflix. It is worth noting that the press release came from Disney Plus Canada, where Star is part of the streaming service for titles that could otherwise go to Hulu in the United States. Whether or not the Netflix Marvel shows will release on Disney Plus domestically is still unconfirmed, but Screen Rant has reached out to Disney for clarification. It goes on about the rights and stuff, but I don't think we need to get into that.
No.
Yeah.
We got it.
So who's excited to see Iron Fist come to Disney Plus? Woo!
Yeah, so we called it. So big up the Gymrat pack. We called that right. Although really,
It was,
What else was it gonna do?
yeah, I mean, why else would they, anyway. So we now know that it's canon then, basically.
Yeah. It can't not be.
It's canon.
Okay.
It can't
So,
not be.
but then it's canon. Remember, we were speculating that it could be canon, but in a different universe because of the multiverse of madness and the other one that's coming, Quantumania, Ant-Man, because they're going to deal with the multiverse. So, and then we've already had Spider-Man No Way Home, which deals with the multiverse. So
Doctor Strange.
yeah, I mean, because remember our thing was so they did mention that they were going to bring back the guy who played Daredevil, which is Charlie Cox, and they were going to bring back Vincent D'Onofrio, which they have, and they're going to bring back John Bernthal as Punisher. Are they going to bring back Finn Jones? I don't think so.
What's the girl they're going to bring back?
Kirsten Ritter as Jessica Jones. They never said they were going to bring her back.
No, I mean, it was on the show we watched. What was it? Hey, what's her name? What's her name? You know when we was watching... My brain's just...
Anyway.
If you know, put a comment down below.
Anyway, so Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones, Michael Coulter as Luke Cage, and Finn Jones as Iron Fist were not spoken about being brought back. And I speculate that they won't be brought back, which kind of makes it, because they're not going to bring Finn Jones back. They're not bringing him back. Because even if you're going to say that they're going to bring Coulter and Ritter back, you know they're not bringing Finn Jones back. That didn't work.
No.
That did not work on any level.
No.
So they're not bringing him back.
Sarah's not having it.
Again, unless they literally...
Yeah.
Unless they,
Sarah's not having that.
Sarah
Sarah's a
is
seasoned
not
veteran.
having it. Yeah,
Sarah's
she's not
having
having
it.
it. No.
No.
Yeah,
X.
that I could possibly, unfortunately, see them bringing Michael Coulter and Kirsten Ritter back. I only say unfortunately because I want Luke Cage, obviously, but
Yeah, you know what I was talking about? I was talking about Hawkeye. Just to jump in there. What was that name at the end? Towards the end of the series.
To you.
Because they said she's going to make her own.
oh, Echo, yes,
That's it.
Alaka
right.
Cox, yes.
So I bet she's
Yeah,
you know.
I think that's going to be the introduction for Daredevil into it.
And she
I
came on Netflix.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
it was on Netflix.
No,
Disney Plus.
Disney
It
Plus.
was on Disney Plus.
Disney
Oh,
Plus.
okay.
I mean, look, we know. So we know two of them have come back. So we know Daredevil and Vincent D'Onofrio have come back.
Yes.
We knew they were going to come back. I mean, they had blinding performances, and they said he was going to bring Charlie Cox back. He said he's also going to bring John Bernthal back. So I expect him to come back as Punisher. The other three, I'm not so sure about.
It's up in the air.
It is up in the air, and again, you mentioned Sarah Haley Finn. I don't think she's going to have Finn Jones, which kind of leads me to believe that she possibly might not have Michael Coulter. I think I spoke to you, Damien, and you did say it is a big possibility that she could bring back Ritter because she was quite popular.
Yeah. I see Ritter coming back.
I could see that. Michael Coulter, I could see him coming back. I mean, but if not, please,
Larry for Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Hashtag. We're starting the hashtag now.
Please.
Even if it's one person.
But yeah, I mean, guys, what do you? Who wants to go first? I mean, what do you, Damien? You go first in this one. What
First
do you?
off, Damien for Danny, so I'm going to say on that
Yeah,
one.
Danny Rand, please.
Danny
Yeah,
for Danny.
Iron Fist. He's
if
a
you don't
bad
bring-
boy
if you
martial
don't bring
artist.
it back, I'm over here.
Well, you've seen a short on our YouTube channel of him doing a spinning kick and getting that bottle cap off.
Accuracy, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. So
Accuracy.
he's the man. He's the man.
No,
Get that fist glowing, bro.
Plastic fist.
Plastic fist. 1 pound fist. No, yeah, I just if they bring him back, they need to literally lock him away in a lab for 2 years, get him bulked up a little bit and learn martial arts. But with regards to the rest of them, I'm sorry, I could see them bringing Coulter back.
I can see them bringing Colton back. I'm just saying that it was. I can see them bringing him back.
But if you don't, like, look,
please.
but
yeah, I can see them bringing him back.
I think Ritter's a dead set, just because it had a lot of popularity, had a lot of following.
Yeah.
And the show had an arc which Marvel shows don't have, with the crime investigation thing.
And the whole sister thing as well. Yeah.
I think that worked. The dynamic was good, and the seasons weren't that bad. I think.
I hated season 2. Do you remember season 2 of Jessica Jones with the mother? That was garbage.
No.
The first one, fantastic. The third one, I really liked. I really liked the third one.
Season 2. I went.
Do you know what I mean?
I didn't know if I was going to watch the third one based
on
the
season
second
2.
one.
I wasn't looking.
But then when I started it, I was like, this one's
this is good.
better.
This is good. Yeah. And it was a shame that we didn't get a season 3 of Punisher.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed
When
that.
I tell you, binge is not the word. Binge is not the word.
You know that.
I watched that in like a week.
A week?
Yeah.
I think I watched a season a day. I literally did nothing. I literally did
That's
nothing.
what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean?
I watched it all.
Oh, you mean the whole?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh, right.
Binge. That
Bloody
was
hell. That is a
I ain't
binge.
got that state of mind.
super binged.
You must have been in your bed in your underwear,
Yeah,
just
like that's it. Getting big belly.
Calm down. You
Everything.
can get up. No, just let it automatically play.
Bring me the biscuits and a cup of tea. That's it.
Just find Uber. Just
You know
bring
what
the
you
food to my
Do you know
bedroom.
what I mean?
That's it.
So, okay, so we talked about recasting. Then now the problem lies in where are these shows going to show up on Disney Plus? Because as they, and I know we already know what you're going to say, but as they've already said, Hulu is only, and I didn't even know that till recently. Hulu's only available in the States.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we have to pay for it. Like a special private subscription over here.
No, you have to do VPN. I think you can't get Hulu here.
it's like there's a special thing you get. It's not just with Ruby and something else as well.
Oh, is it?
It's not like widely.
Oh, like a package kind of thing. Okay, okay. I see. So that means that the countries that you can't get Hulu in, that's that we have Star with our Disney Plus that has the adult content. So we've all got Disney Plus. We all know Star. So they're gonna. So all these shows will probably show up on Star in the countries that don't have Hulu.
Okay, yeah.
And then obviously in the States it will probably show up on Hulu. Obviously it's only shown on Canada at the moment, but we know obviously it's gonna trickle down to all the other places at some point. So what are our thoughts, guys?
So
do you know? I mean, we call big up the gymrat pack because we call that right. We called it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we called it right.
spot on.
You know what I mean? But going forward, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities, isn't it? I mean,
the main thing for me is Disney are sooner or later going to have an adult section. I just think it's slowly chipping away at it. This whole kind of like, setup that Disney can only cater for children. Unfortunately, I think money is going to speak louder than words after a while.
Well,
they're slowly going to start.
We know for 100% that the next Deadpool is staying R-rated.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to have something.
They're gonna
like
have to
that.
call it Disney Plus Roughneck or something. You know what I mean?
Someone on John Campion's show mentioned they should call it Disney Plus After Dark.
Yeah.
But that's more like a porno channel.
That sounds like put the kids to bed, bring out the leather
Bring out
stilettos.
the
Bring out the lube and the doob. Yeah, I just think at some point they're gonna have to cater for that.
I mean, Star kind of does though, isn't it?
Star does, and this is the thing as well with Disney. Like when you log on, if you know from the UK, when you log on to Disney Plus, if you've got a Star access that you've already added to it, you now see that in the Disney banner. So when you log onto the landing page on Disney, it will advertise like the new Pam and whatever we talked about before. The
Tommy and Pam, yeah, that's right.
It's the first thing that comes up in the Disney banner.
And actually, if you're a kid, there's nothing stopping you watching it.
Yeah.
Do you know? There's no like code that you have to put in.
No, you can put a parental lock on it.
Oh, you can.
I've got that as well.
Well, my stepson knows. Don't be watching.
Yeah, you'll get a left hook. That's all the code you need. I got your code, boy.
But I think you're right at some point because Star's not gonna cut it.
No,
I think at some point they are gonna have to. I mean, with Deadpool, like I said, the Deadpool being R-rated, and we know what Deadpool's all about.
Is just filth. Filth.
Brilliant and all sorts.
Brilliant filth.
Brilliant, it is. Because it is
filth.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Especially the first one.
Yeah,
I mean,
the best.
But, I mean, if they're going to have that tells me that they're going to have more content like that at some point.
Yeah.
Well, they've already just bought it in the Marvel stuff. Yeah. I mean, think about the Punisher.
Yeah.
That was... Even my missus couldn't watch some of that. That was real graphic.
Yeah. That took what Daredevil laid the groundwork for. And we're just going to sprinkle some cocaine over this and went with it.
You know what I mean? They went full
punishment.
Quentin Tarantino mode on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, listen, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. This stuff is now going onto Disney Plus and it complements everything. I mean, you guys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good. So, guys. Are you happy that the Marvel Netflix shows are coming onto Disney Plus? And did you call it right like we did? Leave us some comments down below and let us know what you think.